Where consumer platforms once reigned, a new cast of companies now commands investor attention. AI chip designers, large language model developers, humanoid robotics firms, quantum technology startups, and secondary battery recyclers have taken center stage, all united by a common thread of deep, specialized expertise. According to StartupRecipe data, bio and healthcare companies account for the largest number of investment deals this year. The breadth of the sector is striking: gene therapies, immuno-oncology treatments, AI-driven drug design, artificial platelets, dental restoration solutions, AI-based chronic disease screening, and rare disease diagnostics all attracted significant capital. This is no longer a single biotech boom. It is a more mature, distributed pattern: companies that have validated their technology in specific therapeutic niches, raising capital on their own timelines. But when measured by total investment amount rather than deal count, AI and semiconductor companies stand in a class of their own. Rebellions led all startups with a staggering 640 billion Korean won raise, followed by Upstage at 560 billion Korean won. Add Axina, Boss Semiconductor, and Mobilent, and AI. Semiconductor-related companies alone claim 5 spots in the top tier. Quantum technology developer SDT and long-term memory AI solutions company Yanolja round out a list that reads less like a startup, ranking and more like a national industrial strategy. One of the more telling signals of how fundamentally investor logic has shifted can be found in robotics. Companies like Holiday Robotics, Realworld, and Tweenie are pulling in enormous sums of capital, despite being well short of mass production. Under traditional investment frameworks, that would give most investors pause. Not anymore. The simultaneous presence of both strategic and financial investors in these deals suggests something larger is at play. Major conglomerates appear to be making calculated bets on future logistics and distribution infrastructure, positioning themselves before the market matures, rather than waiting for proof of scale. In robotics today, the race to claim future infrastructure has overtaken conventional stage-by-stage investment logic. Perhaps no development better illustrates the scale of transformation than the growing role of policy-backed finance. Private capital alone, it turns out, can no longer absorb the risk and scale of deep tech investment at the growth stage. The government's National Growth Fund, created to drive national industrial development, made its first ever direct equity investment in an unlisted startup when it backed rebellions. Upstage became the second recipient. The deliberate selection of specific companies for concentrated state support is a genuinely new phenomenon in the Korean startup ecosystem.